Welcome to the Stizzy Chronicles. I'm Stizzy. I live full-time in my 30-foot RV. This week, I'm going on an adventure with my friends. The adventure starts in Miami and ends in Tampa. Now that concludes our stay here in Miami. We are now heading to our next destination, which is going to be the Everglades. The drive from our Miami Hipcamp location to the Everglades National Park was about an hour and a half. Before heading to our campsite, we stopped off at the visitor center. We then left the visitor center and had a 6-mile drive ahead of us to Long Pine Key Campground. Since the campground was paid for and reserved online, check-in was pretty simple. We just gave our name, reviewed the park rules, and signed some documents. On our way to the campsite, we admired the countless ways that people camp and their setups. Welcome to part 2 of our little Florida adventure. CK is still with me. My friend Lindsay has already is heading back to Tampa now. We are now officially at a national park, Everglades National Park. We have water. We were able to fill our tank. We were able to dump the tanks. We have propane. Now that took forever, by the way. Of course, the first stop that we went to was Costco in Miami. They didn't have a propane fill up. Then we went to a Blue Rhino, but that location was way too small and they just did exchanges. The third place that we went to after we left the campground in Miami was a place that was recommended or had some great reviews online, especially because of the prices. It's known to be very inexpensive, but it was small. The business itself was very small. It was on a small street. The street was small and busy, and I had already done one U-turn on that street. And when I pulled up to the propane location, I was like, are you able to reach my RV if I park like this? And the guy was like, you're gonna have to back into this spot. And it was tight. Plus there's propane canisters all over the place. All I could imagine was Final Destination. Y'all know my brain always go to Final Destination. I just saw a big explosion, so I was like, never mind, just fill up the canister. The canister is a 20-pound canister which has 4 gallons of propane. That cost me about $11. I didn't know how much propane we would be going through, since I'm now going to need to use the propane for the refrigerator, so I wanted to make sure there was also propane in the RV itself. So then we drove around some more, found a Pilot. I got 8 gallons and it came to $40 there. So definitely a big price difference. We even got some firewood. $10 firewood was priced at like $17. But what's important is we got all the supplies that we need: food, water, propane, great companionship. And now we get to start another adventure, the adventure of the national park. It's time to now get comfortable, relax for a bit, and enjoy our new spot in the Everglades.
or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell her, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living what we manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been working hard just so I can say I told you so. I told you so.
Between waking up early to get to the beach to catch the sunrise, driving in Miami traffic, and then our little walk around the campground, I am tired. I am tired. But I know if I try to lay down right now and go to bed, my body's going to be like, nope, we may be tired, but we still a night owl. So, Candace has gone to the amphitheater to check out a presentation by the Rangers. They're going to be talking about alligators. I am interested in that, but the visitor center said there will be no alligators present, so that takes the fun out of it. So instead, since we are staying at a campground and the generated hours are from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., we are now out of that time slot. I'm going to set up solar, or I'm going to set up my lithium phosphate, my lithium battery, so we can use that. This is going to be the first time I use it. I'm super excited about it. The bad thing is, I had every plan to hop on YouTube and look at the installation video that EcoWorthy has on their page. There is absolutely no internet right now. Since I don't have electric, I can't even plug up my modem to see if I can pick up internet. So I have to go off memory. And whew, I'm worried. The memory has me worried. We're going to try. Right now, I'm going to just try to set up just the battery and the inverter, because that's all I need. We're not going to be charging batteries tonight. I believe that's enough to get it powering, like the TV, the internet, and our streaming devices, so we can just relax and prepare our body to go to sleep. But I'm a little nervous, like I said. I don't remember the setup. I remember the setup, but I'm always worried about if I need to do my red wire first or my black wire first. That's the one thing I always mix up, I always forget, and I had every intentions to cheat. But the National Forest said, we don't do internet here. Use your memory. So memory I shall use. The fur babies are chilling. They're all relaxed. Baby rabbit snoring right now. After our little walk, Walker just went straight to the bed and lay down. Both of them did pop up a little bit later. They came outside with us while we had a little fire going. But I think everybody is ready for a little nap.
I don't need your approval to be myself. I got that on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad at me? We gon' make mistakes, we gon' disagree. Are you so proud of me? If you just wait and see, you gon' ride. So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could've done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell him, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living what we manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for Just so I can say I told you so. I told you so.
Well, it's on. That's a plus. Oh, about to break it already. Dang. Did that drop really just break it? Because that's going to be ridiculous. What the stuff? Why do you keep powering off? What's the problem? Why do you keep doing that? Well, at least I can see the TV and Roku is on. So that's a good sign. Let me try hooking up the internet and see if we can be entertained as we fall asleep. Definitely need to find a better place to put this though. That's not a good spot. Oh, thank you. We have internet kicking in. Still loading up. But I think where did I put the remote? Well, right now we're just waiting for the internet to kick in. Once it finally boots up and load, I think we're good to go. TV's working, Roku's working. Eco-worthy off-grid setup. Yeah, 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 yeah. We got power. Unfortunately, we don't have stable internet. And at this current moment, I am regretting the fact that I got rid of my DVD player. So I gotta put that back on the list in case I visit another national park. I guess we can just read, I guess.
Listen to a book, have an audio book.
Will is it already downloaded? Because if it needs to be connected to the internet, you might run into some issues. So this is our official charging station now. This is the first time I actually got to put the eco-worthy products to use. My battery and my inverter. When I set up the inverter the first time, I took note of the fan, but now that I'm actually using it, I'm curious to know how other inverters sound, because this is a little loud to me. It kicks on every so often, and I can hear it all the way in the bedroom. But this is gonna help us keep our devices charged. Unfortunately, the internet ain't good enough to watch telly, but that's okay. We'll just have to tire ourselves out when we're out and about, and when we come back into the RV, we'll be ready to pass out. And the baby's eating breakfast. They went on a walk with CK. I decided to stay in and be lazy. It's nice and peaceful. It's just nice and peaceful out here. For our final night at Everglades National Park, we took advantage of the trails and went out for a sunset walk. The whole time we were walking, we had our eyes peeled for gators and snakes, but the ground was the only thing that we really had to worry about. Near the end of our walk, we took some time out to take in the sights. And although you see me with my hoodie on, I'm not cold. Those bugs and mosquitoes were tearing me up. They got every part of my body, including my face. But since I had my hoodie on, we had ourselves a good old-fashioned photo shoot. On our way back to the RV, we stopped off at the restroom and made a new friend. And since this was the last night at the Everglades National Park, we made sure to take advantage of every moment. Campfire, music. Now it was after hours, so we kept the music low. And the ambiance was perfect. Once the fire died down and we head inside, we used the eco-worthy setup for our late night entertainment. Well, our time here at Everglades National Park has almost come to an end. We do need to check out by 12 noon, but before we do that, we want to see if we can rent some bikes and go on a little bike ride. We are going to have to move our location though in order to do that. They do have bikes available. However, it's at the other campground. This place is huge apparently. So we're going to break down the site. I'm going to pack up everything that's outside. We've already started getting everything inside ready, washed the dishes, started organizing things, putting away things that'll be flying all over the place when I'm driving, and get on the road, or that's the plan before we get on the road. I also need to walk the dogs, so they are definitely waiting for their last walk here at the park. But it's been really great out here. It's very relaxing. We had the perfect items to make the vibe just right. Last night was fantastic. After we came back from our sunset walk, our little hike, we stayed outside. We had a little light show on the RV, which I think is so cool. I'm gonna definitely be pulling that out more often. We had our little fire going, music. Once that was done, we came inside, played video games. So it's been fantastic. I'm having a great time. And thank you, Lindsay, for giving me the game, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to play the game last night. And you know, that's also going to be a great way for me to play DVDs in the future if we're in the same situation with no internet. So everything has been working out perfectly. We are looking at going to Naples next. We don't have anything planned yet, so once again, there's an adventure ahead of us. But we shall see what the rest of the day has in store. So hopefully we can get some bikes, get some bike time in, and then wish us luck when it comes to Naples. If you are enjoying this, make sure to like and subscribe. There's more to the adventure. I hope you're enjoying this so far, and I appreciate you being with us.
Stay